Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a really exciting video to share with you guys. I have been watching a lot of skincare related videos recently. I've just seen a lot coming up in my YouTube feed, and specifically recently I watched a video from, I believe it's Liv Loves Her Makeup. I'll link her channel below, but she did a really fun video where she pulled out some of her favorite skincare products and talked a little bit about why she likes them, and it just kind of inspired me to go through my collection. I have quite a lot of skincare, but I just pulled out my favorite products that I go to all the time, and I wanted to kind of share some of those with you. I did do a favorites video recently, and I did mention a couple of these products in that video. But I have so many skincare favorites. If I talked about all of them in a favorites video, like a monthly favorites, it would take the whole video. So I thought I would do a video just dedicated to my favorite skincare products. So if you guys want to see which products I love and use all the time, keep on watching. Alright, so let's begin with cleansers. I do have a few different cleansers that I wanted to share with you guys. The first one is something I've talked about lots of times on my channel. I think I've gone through 3 of these. I believe this is my 4th full size. So this is from Algenist. This is the Algenist Genius Ultimate Anti-Aging Melting Cleanser. So as you guys can probably tell, mine is almost gone again, so I am going to have to go repurchase this. But I really like this. If you've never used a melting cleanser or an oil-based cleanser, basically how you use this is you apply it on dry skin. So at the end of the day, if you've got a full face of makeup, just put this on right over the top. It is like a jelly kind of consistency. You just rub it into your face and then rinse it away, and it melts away all of the makeup that you have on. I love this to use at night. I don't use it in the morning because I don't feel like I have a ton of stuff that needs to be I use it like a pre-cleanser, so it's basically my makeup remover. So I use it just at nighttime, and it just does a great job of removing all of that makeup so that I can go in with my cleanser and my Clarisonic. Okay, so since I already mentioned I use the other one as a pre-cleanser, I'll go ahead and go on to the next cleanser. This is my current love. I have many cleansers that I've tried in the past that I really do like, but this is one I'm using currently and I am obsessed with it. This is from the Kate Somerville line. It's the Exfoliate Cleanser. Again, this is a product I have mentioned in a favorites video in the past. A lot of these you will have seen me talk about before because they are products I love. But this is from the Exfoliate line. Now, if you have tried the Exfoliator before, that can be a little bit harsh, and a lot of people with sensitive skin don't like that exfoliator because it is a little bit on the harsh side. But I was a little worried about this being too harsh for my skin because I do sometimes get a little bit on the sensitive side, but this is actually extremely gentle. It is a very gentle cleanser, so it's very different from the Exfoliate. It does throw you off a little bit because it has that in the name, but it's a very lightweight cleanser, and it does not exfoliate at all as far as I know. It says it's a daily foaming wash, and it on the back it says reveal softer, smoother skin while gently cleansing away oil, makeup, surface impurities, and it's a creamy sulfate-free cleanser. So I just love it because it is a very refreshing, cooling, very calming cleanser. So because I use this in conjunction with my Clarisonic, which I will mention next, I really like the texture of it. It's like a kind of like a creamy concealer, so it's really easy to get in there with your Clarisonic, and they work really nicely together. I don't like using any cleansers that are too liquidy because I feel like they just kind of will drip right off your face before you have time to do the magic of the Clarisonic. But because this is a little bit of a thicker cleanser, it kind of stays on your face as you're doing your Clarisonic. So I love this cleanser. It has a great smell too. I don't know how to describe it. It's just nice and fresh and clean. So I do highly recommend this. If you're in a Sephora, I would say try a sample of it and see if it works nicely for you. It's already kind of mentioned this, but this is my Clarisonic. I have the Mia 2. To be very honest, I've had a lot of people ask me about it, if they should get a 1 or a 2. I have the two, which basically the only difference, if you're not familiar, it is about $50 more, and there's 2 speed settings on this one, whereas the original Mia 1 is only 1 speed setting, and that one retails for $99. So I actually don't think that you need a Mia 2. I only use the first speed setting. I never use the second speed setting. It's nice to have that as an option, I suppose, but I've had this for almost a year now, and I really have never used the second speed setting ever. So yeah, I think a Mia 1 is a good deal. It's, like I mentioned, $50 less, but a lot of times you can find the Mia 2 in a kit with a lot of other products that makes it worth that extra little bit, because you're getting so many other great products. For example, when I bought mine, it came with I think a cleanser. I think it came with the Henriksen Truth Serum and a few other little products, and an extra brush head, which the brush heads are $27 a piece. So sometimes it is a better deal to get the Mia 2 if you can find it in a gift pack with all those other goodies, but only if you're going to use the stuff that it comes with. So something to kind of keep in mind. But the Clarisonics, I think these are amazing products. They do such a great job of deeply cleansing your skin. You would be amazed after you cleanse your skin and you think that you're done if you go in with this afterwards. I've tried that before. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try manually cleaning my skin and then go in with my Clarisonic to see what it picks up, and your brush head will go from like white to kind of orangey from all the makeup. So there definitely is something to be said about a Clarisonic. It gets deeper into your pores and gets things out that you might have missed. And because it has the Mia 2, I don't think the Mia 1 has it, but the Mia 2 has a little timer on it that gives you, it tells you how much time you should spend on each zone. So the first zone is for just your mouth and nose area, and then the zone 2 is just for your forehead, and then you have a zone for each side of your face, each cheek area. So I like that because it is making me slow down a little bit. Sometimes I kind of rush through my nighttime routine, and if I'm manually cleansing my skin, I'll go really quickly, and this makes you kind of slow down and say, okay, you need to dedicate this much time to each area of the face. So I do really like that as well. I have one more product to talk about for, like, it's not really a cleanser, but it's an exfoliator. So I like physical exfoliators. I don't have one that is like a favorite though, so I don't have any to mention here. But this one here is from Peter Thomas Roth. It's the Firm X Peeling Gel. So this is actually a chemical exfoliant. If you're not familiar with the difference, physical exfoliant is where you actually have like little beads or little things built into the product that it's kind of rough, and you'll feel them kind of abrasively exfoliating the skin. Whereas a chemical exfoliant is like a gel-based exfoliant, and it has chemicals in there that will remove and slough off those dead skin cells. So it sounds scary. A lot of people are like, ooh, chemicals, I don't want to use that for exfoliating, but a lot of exfoliators have both a physical and a chemical in them, or you can get ones like this where it's just a chemical exfoliant. But they're actually very, very gentle if you get the right one. This one from Peter Thomas Roth is one of my favorites. You can actually see it working. When you put it on the back of your hand, I'm going to show you as I talk. So I just put a little bit right here. You can see it's kind of like a gel-based formula. As you roll it around on your skin, which you would do this on your face, it starts to peel away any dead skin cells that are sitting on top of your skin. And you can start to feel it. It starts out just like a smooth jelly feeling, but as you start rolling it, you'll get these little tiny bits. I know it's kind of gross, but that is actually dead skin that is getting pulled up as I'm rolling this around on my skin. So, and then you want to rinse it away with water, but you're gonna do that all over your face, and it actually doesn't hurt at all. It actually feels really nice and cool and soothing. So I really love this one. I find that it's actually a very, very gentle way to exfoliate the skin. The more you use it, the less of that that little chunks you'll see coming off as you're using it, and it leaves your skin feeling so smooth and soft because it's taking off all of those rough dead skin cells that are sitting on top. It's also a really great idea to go ahead and exfoliate anytime before you use a treatment because it will be able to penetrate deeper into your skin if it's not having to go through those layers of dead skin sitting on top. So I love exfoliators. This one, again, this is my favorite. I will use this usually 1 to 2 times a week, just depending on how often I feel like I need it. But now we're gonna get into some of my favorite treatment products. So these are all like face masks. I definitely have to start with my paper masks. This is the only one I have left right now, you guys, of the Karuna masks, but I just used up a ton of these. I need to make a trip to Sephora to stock up again, but I love sheet masks. If you've been watching my channel, you guys are probably tired of hearing about the Karuna masks. I talk about these all the time in favors and empties and just talk about them a lot because I love them. The Karuna ones happen to be my favorite because I feel like out of all the sheet masks that I've tried, these are the ones that I can see a visible difference in the appearance of my skin after using them. I feel like my skin looks brighter, healthier, more hydrated. This one here, which is the clarifying one, I feel like this definitely helps to reduce the size of any acne that I have going on. I just love these masks. They are like a sheet of paper that you lay over your face and they're infused with a serum. So you leave these on for 20 minutes, then you take it off, throw it away, and rub in the excess serum that is sitting on your skin. And it's just a really, really nice experience. If you've never tried one of these, they're only $8. I know that seems like a lot for just a one-time use, but just give it a try and see if you like them. I think you'll fall in love because I love these. Along with the sheet masks, I do use a lot of traditional masks too, and I have a massive amount of them because I kind of just rotate them depending on what I feel like my biggest skin concern is at the time. So I'm just gonna quickly show you guys some of my favorites. There are so many good masks out there, but these are some of the ones that I have currently that I am loving. So first of all, Glam Glow. I love all of the Glam Glow masks. I have tried like samples of all of them and love them all, but these are the two that I happen to own currently. So right now I do own the Super Mud, which is the most popular Glam Glow mask. This one is really good for clearing your skin. So if you're getting a bad breakout, this works amazingly well to just instantly reduce the size of your breakout. Now I like using this, by the way, it smells like licorice. It smells really good. I like using this as a spot treatment. It is a little bit drying. So if I were to apply this as a full mask all over my face, I would get really dry in the areas that I don't need the treatment. So I use this just on the spots where I have a little bit of a breakout, and it does do amazing things. And then the other one that I currently own is this Glam Glow Youth Mud. This was the original one. It is like an exfoliator built in. It has little pieces of, oh, it smells so good, by the way. I love the smell of it. It has little pieces of like, I don't even know, there's little chunks in there, and that is what helps to exfoliate your skin when you remove it. So you apply this as a mask, you leave it on for 15 to 20 minutes, and then when you go to wash it away, you use like little massaging motions to rub it into your skin as you wet it with the water, and that will help to exfoliate your skin as you rinse it away. So this one is a really good anti-aging mask, and it helps to just kind of overall tone and tighten the skin. I love this one. It is a really good mask. Okay, another mask that I use as like kind of a treatment, this is from Hoola Henriksen. Again, one of my favorite brands. I love his line because it's all natural ingredients, and this is the Firm Action Mask. I found this at TJ Maxx. If you can find it there, definitely pick it up because it was a great deal. I think it was like $14.99 or something. I'm almost out of mine, you guys, so I've got to make a trip over there and see if I can find some more. This doesn't have the best smell. It doesn't smell bad. It just doesn't smell as good as the Glam Glow ones. But this one I love because this one I can put all over my face. It does not dry out my face, but it does give me a similar result to the Glam Glow one. The only difference, like I mentioned, is it's not as drying. So I can really put this everywhere and give myself that nice, relaxing feeling of using a mask without the worry of it drying out my face. And I'll get those benefits of really clearing up any breakouts that I have. Overall, this is a fantastic mask. It's also supposed to refine your pores and remove impurities. So I love this mask. Next up, another thing I mentioned in my most recent favorites video are these Dr. Jart Derma Clear Trans Foam Clays. So these are actually meant to be like a cleanser. You are supposed to put them on all over your face. Even you can put them over makeup. leave them on for 3 minutes, let them dry all away, and then go ahead and rinse it away with water and really kind of massage it into your skin when you rinse it away. I don't like doing that. I feel a little bit weird about putting a mask on over a full face of makeup, so I will cleanse my skin first. Sometimes I'll just use my melting cleanser and then go in with this for a more deep cleanse in lieu of my Clarisonic, but I love these. It comes with as a 3-pack. You get all 3 of these in 1 pack, and it's only $38. You can find it at Sephora. And you guys, this is such a great value because a little bit goes a long way. With the thickness of this mask, a tiny bit, you can really spread it out, and you really don't need that much. So for example, that little tiny bit that I put on there, look how I can just spread that, and you don't need a thick layer either. So I mean, this stuff is so great. It's actually such a great value. I can't believe the price. I really feel like it's an amazing value for the price. I'm not gonna wash that off right away because I'm running low on battery here. So real quick, I did want to mention some serums. I have several that I love. I love using serums, but I'll show you a few of my favorites. The first one is from Lancome. This is the Advanced Genifique. So this is actually a product that you can use in lieu with another serum. So this is one that's supposed to, according to Lancome, when I worked at Sephora and watched their training video, they say that you can add this into any skincare regimen that you currently have in place and see it boost your performance of your other products. So you can add this to whatever your skincare regimen is, and it's just supposed to enhance your other products, and you'll see like greater benefits from the products that you use. Now I do use this as a serum. I don't usually use this and another serum, but sometimes I will, but I really like the consistency of it. It's just very lightweight, it absorbs super quickly, and it's just a really nice overall, really good product. This one that I wanted to mention, this is actually fairly new to my collection, but I have been obsessed with it. This is from the brand Crocus, and this is their brand new Golden Crocus Elixir. It smells amazing, you guys. Oh my God, it smells so good. And this just has the most, I love the consistency. It's like the perfect in between. It's not too liquidy for a serum and it's not too thick. It's just the right consistency so that you can really kind of blend it out all over your skin before it absorbs. And I just, oh my gosh, I just love it. This is such a beautiful serum, you guys. One more that I had to mention, of course, is probably my all-time favorite, and that is the Hoola Henriksen Truth Serum. Right now I only have a baby size because I go through these so fast whenever I have them, and it is a little bit on the pricey side, so I've kind of held off on buying a new full size just since I have some other great serums right now. But eventually I know I will because I do love the serum. It is probably, like I mentioned, my all-time favorite. It's a really good brightening serum. So you will notice clearer, brighter, healthier skin if you're using this. If you have dark spots that you're concerned with or acne scarring and you're looking for something to reduce the look of those hyperpigmentation, try this. It's a miracle. Real quick, I have one eye cream to mention. This is from Algenis. This is the Complete Eye Renewal Balm. Mine is still sealed because I just bought this one. I ran out of my previous ones. I love this eye cream. It is my all-time favorite eye cream. It is one that is recommended to use 360. Some eye creams don't recommend that you can use it on the lid, but this one you can, which is one of the reasons I love it. So it is just, it's really nice consistency. It's a little bit thick, which I actually prefer an eye cream. I feel like you get really good hydration from this particular eye cream, and I do highly recommend that. I just have two moisturizers that I wanted to mention really quick. The first one is from First Aid Beauty. I did mention this in my favorites as well. This is their mattifying, oil-free mattifying gel. I use this just in the morning because I do have kind of combo to oily skin, and I feel like this really helps to control my oil production throughout the day so that I don't get kind of like a greasy face by the end of the day. I have noticed a huge difference in my skin since I started using this. So yeah, I do highly recommend that if you're concerned about, you know, if you feel like you have to blot a lot or powder your nose all the time because you get kind of oily. I definitely used to have that problem, but since I started using this, it's been a lifesaver. The other one, this is the one I like to use at night. This is the Sheer Transformation, also from Ole Henriksen. It does come in a kit, the 3 Little Wonders kit, where you can get the Truth Serum as well. I like this because it's super lightweight. Again, if you have oily skin like I do, you will really appreciate a moisturizer like this because it is a very, very lightweight moisturizer. It's going to absorb into your skin really fast, but it gives you a really deep moisturization. So it's not one of those where you feel like you didn't get enough moisture, but it's not gonna leave you feeling greasy or anything like that. So it's just a really, really good moisturizer. It does also have licorice root in it, which is really good for brightening the skin. So that is why it's part of that 3 Little Wonders kit. And this in conjunction with that Truth Serum, you're gonna see amazing differences if you have hyperpigmentation. One last product that I need to mention, I almost forgot to mention, this is also from Korres. This is the Wild Rose Sleeping Facial. So this is actually kind of like a mask, but you put it on and leave it on overnight, and then you actually rinse it away in the morning. First of all, it smells like roses. It smells absolutely beautiful. It's a little bit thick, so a little bit goes a long way, and it just does amazing things for my skin. The next morning, whenever I use this, my skin just looks brighter and more glowy, and just, it's gorgeous. I do have to be a little careful with this. If I'm starting to get kind of breakouts anywhere, this can be a little bit heavy on my skin and it can break me out, so I have to use this with caution when I feel like I'm a little bit more on my drier side. But I also love using this on my neck, which I started doing recently, and it's just, it is such a great product. If you have dry to normal skin, you will probably love this. If you have oily skin like me, you'll still love it, but you have to be a little bit cautious with when you use it. So those are all my favorite skincare products. I know that was a lot and I was talking really fast trying to get through it all for you guys, but if you have any questions or comments for me, leave those below. Also, if you have a favorite skincare product that I did not mention, let me know, because I would love to see what you guys are using, and I always love trying out new products. So thank you guys so much for watching my video today. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.